and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Huskies of San Antonio.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Let's go. Trouble 38.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw, it's Lance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Flush to his right.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
From midfield, here's Lance.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And they'll go for it. Lance
rolling to his right.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Deontay Johnson,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Huskies' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now 2nd and 9. Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And some space here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Come on, set.
Pickens going in motion left. On first down, Lance.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Lance now on first down.
And that's caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On second down, a run by Achane.
Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. And Lance going to throw. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They do go for it. Lance. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6. Again, it's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane.
With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Now the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he comes back with one complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Achane gets it from the gun.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game. They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
There he goes, left side. Able to slither by.
Well, he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of his home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
Lance now on 1st down.
Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Ready, ready. Fight, 60. Steal, flat. Let's go. Go set. Set.
Now Lance. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
On the set.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And Lance now to throw.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Set.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. To try here for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch. Will move the ball to the 25.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
Second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Huskies are able to widen their advantage.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Come Come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. 2nd and 6. They set up the screen. Achane has it. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And now they'll shift things around. They'll run for it with Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 rattle. Check smash.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
This is taken at about the 14. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Out of the gun is a give to Achane.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
On the ready. Red. You don't play. White.
Throwing now is Lance.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
To throw, it's Lance.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
T.J. Hockenson.
25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Huskies 35, Dolphins 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle.
63 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Black shot. Red, yellow, 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Throwing to start the drive. Lance.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw caught by Achane.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Off off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll look to throw again.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
They'll go. Achane.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
11 yards there, 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, it's Lance.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So now on comes the Dolphins offense as they'll try and go for 2 here. Incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Lance now on 1st down. And that'll be caught by Tony.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
Looking middle, and that's complete. 1 quarter happens here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A give left side. Here's Achane. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Garrett Williams.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here you go, son. Right through. Steal, black.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away.
And the Huskies sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Check pass. Buffalo 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And now here's another interception. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Here's Lance to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down. Now Lance.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
The center receiver in motion to the right. Lance now on first down.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Hey, Red.
Now Lance again.
And this one's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Black shot. Ready?
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. This is 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Ready. Red, yellow. Hey, green.
Here's Lance.
He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Go pink. Do black. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, check mega.
Lance looks to throw again.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Packer 11, Packer 11. Rig alert, rig alert. 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
18 Romney, 18
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Garrett Williams.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bet.
And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Huskies have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Right back to Achane on second down.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On third down, Achane.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
He may go.
And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this